At John Blue Riggs, good old John Riggs. GameStop's recent beyond playful rude comments on social media, referring to their Facebook page.
No, it was actually also Twitter, and we don't have all the links up here, so we're going to have to go off the top of my head. So GameStop started saying things like when people were like asking for, I think it was like when... I don't know, like retweets for, you know, how many retweets to get something or something like that. GameStop was just like flat out replying with, get a job. Get a job and buy one on your own.
Wow.
And stuff like that. Obviously, there's the Facebook one that you linked to.
They're doing a bunch of memes on their Facebook page. You got any more damn Switches? You know, like Dave Chappelle.
Right, which is whatever. I mean, that's GameStop trying too hard to I think nail that weird sweet spot we're at with social media, where you get someone who's kind of funny to represent your company, but they're not really nailing it. But I'm trying to find and see if, because I know exactly what he's talking about. I'm trying to find,
like, for example, someone said, paid me $6 for No Man's Sky, played it once, paid $60 for it. LOL. I know the game sucks, but damn, $6. GameStop responded, you're lucky you got $6 for it.
Yeah,
so I mean it's tongue in cheek, but it's also, you know, I think there's a line to be had for, you know, like if someone has a legit criticism of your business, or maybe you can say, oh, sorry about that. You know, that's just the way it works. You know, it's kind of tough.
Yeah. Oh, apparently I blocked GameStop.
You blocked GameStop on Twitter?
Yeah, I know.
You sure they didn't block you?
No, I don't think so.
I'll look it up real quick. But I mean, do you have a problem?
I unblocked him.
Okay. Do you have a problem with them being snarky or
I don't have a problem with snark in a lot of areas, but I just
I'm trying to look for a bad example on GameStop, but the Facebook feed was kind of bad, some of the response. Some people love those. Some people say, oh, I like GameStop better now. You know.
Well, here we go with odd silence. Let's see.
Someone asked, are you really using a Chappelle Show cocaine sketch to sell Nintendo Switches? And they just replied, no. Man, everyone wants to roast GameStop, and here I am wanting to give them a hug. They respond with a little hug gif. So, it's interesting. I don't know who's running it. Obviously, this is what they want to do. This was the one that annoyed me. Is that someone commented, Noah Francis commented, and showed, it looks like it's Walmart, a display of all the Walmart, and there's like Switches are in the case. Yeah, like that would probably means there's at least probably like 6 per there. It's like probably 12 Switches or so.
Right.
They respond with, we're sure once everyone is done picking up their 12-pack of batteries, briefs, and shampoo, they'll finally head over to grab one if they can find someone to open the lock to get it out. That's it was so hard. I went to Target and it took all of 20 seconds for them to open up the cabinet and get it out for me.
Yeah, it's not like I've never waited in a very long line at GameStop because they don't know what they're doing at the cash.
But guess what, GameStop? When I went into your store and asked when you're going to have the Switches in, I was told to sign up to get one of your bundles because you weren't going to just get the Switches in the store.
Yeah.
So that's your choice. So if you're going to sell the Switches off the shelf, and I could have pre-ordered one, I would have done so. But you lost my sale, and it went to Target the next week when they got them in when Super Mario Kart was in. So that's where I think they're trying a little bit too hard to be cute. I mean, that's just like, that's unnecessary to me.
Yeah, I mean, in this one, like, there's a guy who posted a picture on Twitter, and it just says going to get 20 bucks at GameStop tomorrow. They did an at GameStop, and GameStop searched them out and said, well, that's like 12 Swiss francs. And then the guy replied, yeah, one meal for 40 games seems pretty fair. And so it's not even, it's that they're searching it out, too.
That's kind of weird.
That's kind of weird.
That's not going to help
them. And when you are trolling people about their own shitty trade-in program, snark is fine. It's fine to be humorous. I loved watching the old, like, Wendy's interactions with people and stuff like that. That was amusing. Some of the record labels that I follow have really, like, fun, snarky banter with, like, the people who follow them. But I feel like for a company like GameStop that's in the position that it's in, it's not a particularly good look for them.
Sure. It's just, I just think their time is being kind of mishandled a little bit here. But I don't. Why would you call out to people that you have a there's people that demand or there's a demand for a Switch, but you can't get that demand to them. It just seems kind of weird to do that to me. So there you have it, Ian. Oh, forgot to give you the last one. Here's another one. We'll have to hold off the other one or give you two at once. All right, Ian, that's another dig dug. What is it?
What do we get?
What do we got in there?
What do we get?
That's a mystery bag. This is Pixel Dan's territory.
I think it's the man himself. I think it's Taizo Hori. It is.
It's Taizo Hori. Show the camera, Ian. There he is.
Yeah. These are cute as shit.
There you go, Ian.
Thank you.
I'm trying to be, but we're not done.
Oh, we're not done.
There's one more.
There's one.
Because I forgot to do it during the Angry Joe segment. One more, Ian.
Oh shit.
By the way, if you want to ask a question directly on the CU Podcast hotline, we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/CU Podcast, as Ian screams. Oh, yeah.
And the Fi Guy. I think that's the full set right there.
It is the full set. And,
woohoo!
And I got those for you during Too Many Games weekend. I was with Andre and Dan, and we did the scientific method of just putting them in our hands and making sure that they weighed differently to make sure to make sure they weren't doubled up.
That's awesome.
So
thank you very much.
There you go, Ian. See, like I said, I don't totally hate your guts.
That's very nice of you.
They also have, I think they have the one Frogger one. I want the Frogger one. They have a couple of Q*bert ones. And the weird one is they have a Mega Man, which is not an arcade game. So I think that's kind of the weird one there they threw in.
Did Andre get the coily?
Oh, he's got, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to buy him for saying, I got these, Pat. Come on. He gets every Q*bert merchandise.
I was going to say, I hope he has the coily and the Q*bert.
Andre is a peculiar character who has a fondness for Q*bert and Archie. It's very off the beaten track with Andre sometimes, but I love Andre.
I do too.